All right, guys, if you like to do a light beat, when I say light, I mean really light. Um, Stay tuned and watch me do my makeup, and I'll answer some questions in reference to work. This is Julie Andrea, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Obsession. Hey guys, I decided to share with you guys my makeup routine. I just bought something new, and I wanted to share that with you. So I'm no expert. Let me put the disclaimer. Julie Andrea is not an expert. Okay. This is just what I do. So let's get started. First. All right. So when I was in Boston, I have been seeing the Danessa Myricks stuff, and I purchased one. So let me see if I can show that to you. Okay. So I got the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. There it goes. I'm learning. So let's get started. I pretty much have a very minimal makeup routine because I don't like to wear makeup. I don't like getting on all of my clothes. So there's a few things that I have learned that I'm just going to share. Of course, if you hear the walking, that's just Cookie Johnson doing what she does. She just has to be near me, breathing, all the things. So let's get started. My hair is freshly washed. Well, last night. So still a little like tangled. I mean, like not tangled, but I have like little ringlets I did because I knew I was going to go to bed. So I kind of like did that, but I digress. So let's take our glasses off because you know your girl can't see a lick, but we're going to move our hair out of the way. So to get started, I just picked this up. So I've used this a few times now and I'm loving it. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip. I'm loving it. So I just do like 2 pumps. That's really all. I just got a pimple on my chin today. I never get pimples, so clearly she's like, hello, Julie, and how are you? So basically, this needs to get it like a little tacky so that it can adhere to your makeup. That's what the girls say. So as that gets a little tacky, we will open up Danessa. So pretty much I did, so I was saying before, I wanted to purchase it online, but I couldn't like figure out what my shade was. And I was looking at like other people do the shade and they kept saying, oh, it's a, like they're a 5 or a 5.5 or a 4.5. And I was like, yeah, that's my color. The lies. I did not realize that that wasn't my color. So I ended up getting a 9. And of course, I'm probably still in my summer tan phase because I just did come back from vacation a month ago. So I don't think it's completely gone. So this is probably, my darkest. I'll probably get lighter. So I may have to go down to an 8.5, but this is a 9. So let's get started. So I do like how creamy it is. There's a few things that I heard about this, which I like. It goes on skin-like and it also allows you to build it. So let's get started. So you'll see how, see that? It's very, I'll do it on this side too so you can see it. You see? Yeah, so let's blend in. I will use my other mirror so that I can see myself. So I'm just blending it in. As much as possible. I like that. I do like how light it is and how skin-like it is. I do also like the fact that it doesn't um, it doesn't feel heavy, like it doesn't feel cakey. Um, and I'm loving that too because I don't like feeling like I have like a lot of makeup on because I don't like to wear makeup at all. So I just needed to be nice and light. Okay. So that's pretty much it. It looks pretty good. I'll go in so that you can see it. I'll look at myself too, and so I can see it. Um, Not bad, right? And that's like really good for little effort. I'm loving it because one, I don't need a lot of like color correction. Um, my like I feel as though my main issue is that I just want my skin to look like a nice even tone. So that's what I love it for. So let's continue. Alrighty. So I am going to put a little concealer on. So I'm just going to put some down below. With my concealer, I'm using the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, super coverage, and the color shade is Maple. All right. I don't do too much. I'm going to use my other mirror so I can see what I'm doing. So I only put a little right here and a little over here and then just down there. Okay. That's pretty much it. Again, this is not a, a full beat on because we don't have nowhere to go, child. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go. Also, I'm going to use my beauty blender and I'm going to blend it out. So they do say that you kind of have to like wait for it a few minutes when you put it on. Well, not a few minutes, but wait for it to dry down a little and then get started. So I will get started on that. And as I do this, I wanted to talk to you guys. So my trip to Boston was really good because it allowed, we acquired a smaller firm. So I had to go and do some support to help them get up to speed. And that's pretty much why I was in Boston for the week. I get a lot of questions in reference to like what I do, and I answered that in my last video. But if you haven't seen it, you can go back and answer it. I mean, and listen to it. One of the questions that I got a lot was what it is I do, but also about managing a team and traveling. And I must say that managing a team can be very exhausting because you are dealing with so many personalities. And when you're dealing with so many personalities, it is really hard to put aside how you would talk to your friends. So I always say, like, I wish I could answer them the way I would answer my best friend. Instead, I am trying to be politically correct. And that's hard because I want to say, girl, no, like why are you doing that? But I can't say that. So I got to just got to put on that professional hat and do that. Now, in managing my team for I think it's now year 4 or 5, I have gotten better. And I also have a great leader. Like my boss is really good, so I do use a lot of the things that he like. I watch how he handles others, and then I kind of mimic that because he's really a good example for that. So it also helps that I have a good boss. I think this looks good. Um, Not too much, like I don't need to be out here looking crazy. So I use that as a base for it. Also, I feel like when you're managing, it's like managing children. So I feel as though I do well because I know how to manage my own kids. And I realized in managing my own children that you have to allow them to develop like who they are and see who they are, and then it's like each child is different, so you kind of have to manage based on that person. You can't have like you have an overall style of managing, but you kind of have to like individualize it, if that makes sense. Because that's how I do my children. I don't mother them all the same. It's different. And it's just hard. It's the personalities is hard. But my underlying, like, I treat them the way I would have wanted to be treated as as someone who is being managed. So when I was in their role, I give them the same treatment. I know how it feels to be on the desk taking calls and doing all the things, and I basically treat them that way. And maybe if you didn't watch the last video, you're like, oh, Julie, what do you do? I am a support center supervisor for a law firm. That's it. I manage 7 people. Um, and child, it's a task. It's a task. It's a task. That's all I got to say. So messing with y'all, I don't know what's next. Oh, blush. So the lip bar has this blush called Fresh Glow Dream Blush. And this shade is Sweet Cheeks, number 2. The lip bar, Fresh Glow. So I like this color. Everyone pretty much has like a color so I just put, because it's very pigmented, so I just do like, like, not too much, child, because this will have you like, oh, you thought, and let me just show you. So you see, like, I just do a little, because baby, you're not gonna have me going out here looking crazy. So just a little. So I know it's I do like I've been doing support for over 20 years, and I do like helping people. I like to be in this role. Um and I do love the management side of it because I am learning a lot. And I think a lot of it comes from also, you know, running my own business as well. So I know how to manage a team and how to manage people, but it really does feel as though, like, you're managing children. So if you can manage your kids, you got this. You just got to put some tack in it. You just can't say what's on your mind all the time. And I'm one of those, I guess, I saw this video on Instagram and they were like, oh, why can't I say it, Julie? Calm down. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Why can't I say the word today? Anyway, those managers who, the new managers, I'm kind of like very personable. You can come and chat with me. We can have a whole conversation. I'm just that girl. Like, I just want to get down to the nitty gritty of things. Like, I don't really like talk to me how you talk to your friends. But when you wrong, I will correct you and I will get at you. I will. So that's our blush. How are we looking so far? Not bad, right? I know, I know. So my eyebrows are microbladed. They have been this way for 3, 4 years. I the reason I did them was because I had such a hard time learning how to do my eyebrows. And also I just couldn't do them. And I'm missing here. So closer. So where's my brush? I think my thing is broken, my spoolie, but we'll be ghetto here. So here goes my spoolie. And I'll be acting like I could see the screen. 1 second. Let me get my other mirror so I can show you. But here it goes. Okay, so this is it all brushed out. I typically wax it or use a little razor to clean up. And I do that myself because I ain't paying nobody to wax my eyebrows because there's already a line. Like, if anybody's gonna mess anything up in here, it's me. So I use this brown pencil. This one is from maybe no L'Oreal, but it don't matter. Just find your brown pencil. I also like the Morphe brown pencil, but I don't have it. So, and I haven't gotten a new one. So I typically just go and just kind of give it a line in the front. That's pretty much all I do, like fill in any areas. And really, the reason why I say any areas, right here underneath this brow, it's a little lighter than normal. And when I was getting it microbladed, she asked did I want her to go darker. And I said no, because if that's all, see that? If that's all I got to do, that's, you see how I just cleaned that up and that's it. So she was like, oh, do you want me to go darker? But I already had watched enough videos to know like I didn't want my brows too dark. And so far it's doing a really good job in giving me like a shape and an outline. And I don't mind, using a little pencil to make it a little darker because it is giving me that outline. Yeah, my brows is missing here in some areas. And even in the 4 years that I've been microblading, that I've had the microblade, you think the hair grew back? No. So clearly that's the problem. Doing makeup and talking is a skill. So I'm looking, here it goes. I am going to use my Morphe brush. All of my brushes are Morphe because I bought the whole set when it was on sale. I think during the holidays. I don't know what number this is, but anyway, it's a flat brush. My favorite eyeshadow palette is Minted. I know, I know. I will show you how crazy it looks, but it doesn't matter. And I pretty much just use these two colors. Sometimes I go over there. The reason why I like this, let me see. Do you notice why? It's neutral. Ciao. I also have this other palette, this Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Jackie Aina palette with her. And pretty much these are the colors. So if I want a pop of color, I normally use this, but even in this, I only use this one and this one. Very neutral. So if I want to like get a pink or a purple, I'll use this. But my everyday color comes from Minted. I do want to get a travel size of this. So I pretty much will put this, bear with me, I'm trying to figure out. I normally use this color for my lids. So I'll just place it over my lids. Place it over my lids. I think the next question I had asked, the next question that was asked of me, because I had put a poll on Instagram in reference to which I wanted to know about work, was about me traveling. Now, I have to be in the office 1 week per month. I don't have to travel often to the outer offices. And I like that for me because the only reason I'm going into the office is to meet up with my team and have meetings and make sure everybody's straight, see my face smoosh with the people. And, that's it. My team goes into the office twice a week. And that's it. We've been doing this for about 2 years now. We have a hybrid schedule. Of course, I'm blending with another Morphe brush. This one. And you see how that looks very natural. I'm going to use this for my crease. Told you, 2 colors. Your girl ain't complicated here because ain't no way. Oh, I act like, I don't have it. You know how some people, and when I'm not talking to y'all, like if I wasn't talking to y'all, I would be halfway done by now because I just try to give myself a good little, I don't even put concealer on my eyebrow. Or are we lying to ourselves that we're gonna do that? We're not. All right. So that doesn't look bad, Julie. What do you think? Oh. So after I do that, I will take my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation Powder. And all I do is take this big old brush and just put it all over. Sometimes I will only use this. We will spray with some setting spray. This is the Sephora makeup setting spray. This is 16 hours, transfer proof, sweat and humidity resistance. They be lying all the time, but this is really good. I went in there and was like, can you tell me what setting spray will stay on? And she said this one. And I was like, okay, I'll believe you. So I've been using it. This is my second bottle. So let's spray. All right. We'll let that dry down a little and I'll answer another question. I do like to travel, but it is exhausting because traveling, I'm naturally a homebody. I love being home. And for me to have to go travel, it's hard. It's hard. But I like traveling because I like seeing new places and new things. So that's when I do have an opportunity to go to a new office or a new city. I take advantage of that because I'm like, oh, when will I be back here? I think the last time I was in Boston was 15 years ago when we acquired them in the very beginning. So it's a long time. So I do like traveling. But it's hard. I've mastered a carry-on now. Sure have. Um, and notice that all of my makeup things are under 3 ounces. I just got the one size setting spray. We're about to try today because everybody's swearing by this. And I didn't even pick up the full size. I said, no, let me try the travel size because why? I was traveling. So we're gonna try that today. I did try it while I was in Boston, and I was like, okay, you held together. It did not mess up my white shirt because I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous. All right. All right. Next up is my mascara. I don't do lashes. I have tons of lashes. It's not in front of me now, but I do have lashes. I don't do lashes. But this, she be doing the thing. She be doing the one and the two. So this is the Fenty Hella Thick. She good though. I like the brush. So let's put our mascara on. I normally just go down and pull up. The thing is about this mascara, too, don't be, once it's on and it gets dry, there is no, oh, let me fix that. You missed your opportunity. And that can't happen again. You see that? Yeah. So take your time, and however you want it, do it now, and you won't be suffering later. I'm gonna get some of the hair in the corner right there. There we go. And I missed some here. Okay. I don't really do too much on my bottom lash. I just do that's it. Because I'm only really doing it so you don't see the makeup. And that's it. I guess we all make our mouths a certain way when we do our makeup. Okay, I can't be laughing because I can't mess up the mascara. So. Okay, that's it. Okay, let it dry. Because sometimes I'll be doing too much and then I'll look down and I'll have mascara all over me. So let's chat some more and we won't talk. So we were talking about travel. But I do like seeing other cities and things, so I do like traveling. And I have mastered the carry-on. Another question was, do I work in healthcare IT? I know I work in legal IT. So I just looked up on doing legal. It wasn't like a direction that I wanted to go in. I went to DeVry and I majored in computer science and then got my first job on a help desk. I believe I was 22. Oh, damn. So I've been doing this for 26 years now. And when I was younger and when the kids were smaller, this job afforded me the opportunity to be able to navigate being a mom, doing all their activities, and working. So I wasn't really trying to like climb the corporate ladder per se. I was just trying to manage being a mom, raising my kids, and doing that. So I was fine just coming to work, doing my job, and leaving. And it wasn't, I didn't have to take the job home. And that was great. And it would help me be present for my children when they were in school. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a present mom. So, on the PTA, all the activities, I was there. I mean, I have awards and plaques. I show up. So when I was, when the kids were younger, like this was the perfect job. I came in, I did my work. I was a rock star. And then, I left and I was able to do my thing. Um, and then I started baking, and the only reason I started baking was because I was trying to find like a hobby for me. Like the kids had their own hobby. They were doing all the things. All the practice, gymnastics, cheering. They were doing all the things. So I was like, well, what is mommy's hobby? Their father at the time, he was playing basketball. Like he had a basketball league with his friends. I'm like, wait a minute, everybody got something on the calendar but me? Um, so I tried to find like an activity that I would like to do. And one of my girlfriends was like, maybe Julie, like, why don't you try like this baking class? And sure enough, that's how I got started. Um, and I started doing it. It was like at home. I was doing it on the weekend. And literally that business like grew. I want to say it was an at home business for at least 5 years. And then I left my position at the law firm and opened up my bakery. I was there. I ran the business for about another 5 years. And then I was able to, well, my boss had called and said, don't you want to come back? And I was like, no, not really. And he was like, yeah. And I'm back. And I think it's two things here. I have already lived out my dream in a sense. I've already accomplished what I've wanted to accomplish in my life. I wanted to open up a bakery. I did it. I can say that I've done that. It's like done. Um, and now I'm back, managing, and I have like a different perspective. My kids are out of the house, so I'm in a different space. I have time to dial in and manage people because I have the space and the capacity to do so. If could I have done this when the kids were younger? Nah. I don't have time for that. I ain't had time. I ain't had time. I ain't had time. So yeah. My next favorite blush is from NARS. It's called or Orgasm X. So this is the color. You know, so pretty. It has like a orange glittery color that we love. So I just put it right there. Yep. She look good. Um, so for a lip, we can go red. I have this Fenty, this lip bar. I have this lip bar red lip. I do like it. It's called Hot Mama, but I'm new to red lip. I be trying. Um, y'all know that I love this lip bar. Can't miss. We friends. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, it's so easy. I don't want to. Cookie Johnson. Thank you. Cookie, cut it out. I'm a girl who don't want to be bothered. Like I just I'm easy. I'm easy. I don't like too much. Oh, that's pretty much it. Um, it kind of goes on like a little mauve kind of, but then it kind of like simmers down. And that's pretty much it. This is my simple face. We didn't use the one size. So the one size, this is like the goat. It doesn't um transfer your makeup, or it just holds the whole thing in place. So let's one size it. Come on, you act like I'm the only one that be looking like that when you spray the stuff on. And this is my everyday look. I'm not doing too much. I'm putting mascara on to cover the gray hair because I have a gray lash. I don't even think y'all noticed that, but I have a gray lash. Um, we're not doing too much. My hair is freshly washed, like I said, so I'm just gonna tease it some. I'll use the blow dryer to like extend the curls, and that's pretty much it. Um, this was just a quick chat. I guess if you have any questions, comment them below, and I will answer in our next video. Um, this has been super fun. Like I'm really enjoying this this journey that I'm on with YouTube because I feel as though on Instagram I can only like share like a snippet of me, like a minute. But here it's like there's no rush. Here we can sit, we can chat, we can talk, and nobody's rushing us. And I like that for us. Like I like that. So let me know if you have any other questions. I'll answer in my next video. But thanks for watching. This I will link everything below. Again, if this is the simple, I'm a simple girl, and I don't want to look like I don't know. I just want to look like natural, but not like overdone. Um, and I think this is what the look gave today. I'll come in a little closer so you can see it. But are we loving the Danessa Myricks? We are. I just love how like skin like her product looks, and it kind of finishes it matte, and I love that for us. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I went to go look at myself in the bathroom and realized I did not put any pressed powder on under my concealer, well, after my concealer. So I came back to add the pressed powder and, show you all that. So sorry about this stuff, but I just added it in. The one size. I do like to use one size. This is a setting powder underneath my eye. And typically I will just put my little brush in here and I will just press it in because it's not too much. And then I will kind of like brush it away.